Glory to Jesus Christ. This is March 19th, Wednesday, 2020, and we're preparing to celebrate the Liturgy of the Presanctified Gifts. Of course, tonight it will be very different because there will only be a few people in the church per the directives of Bishop Paul and all the events taking place in our country right now. I would like to read to you quickly something that Bishop Paul put on social media today about the services themselves. He says, "I need to say a word about the directives from the Midwest Diocese. Some people have been complimentary that we won't be turning away people for services. Please understand that in not turning away people, that is in reference to a few people, less than 5, that may show up not knowing of my directives or are visiting. People need to stay home and not attend services at this time. Should the disparity of the 10-person limit, which is in compliance of CDC guidelines, and those who actually show up become too great, I will have no other option than to suspend services. Stay home and turn your home into a house of prayer. Thank you for your patience. The blessing of the Lord be upon you, Bishop Paul." So it's very serious where we're at right now, and it's very, again, counterintuitive to say to people to stay away from church, and that ultimately sort of a goal right now is to have fewer people in church to be able to continue having the services. So in this email that I'm sending out to all of you right now, you'll have a link to our YouTube channel that you'll be able to watch the Presanctified tonight. That will begin at 6:30. And also I will include a PDF of the texts of the readings and the hymns of the Presanctified liturgy this evening, so that you can follow along with them at home as well. So I hope that this will, it's not the perfect solution, but it is a way of connecting people and keeping them close to the rhythm that the church provides and is so necessary in a time like this. I'll also continue and read a portion from St. John of Kronstadt. This continues the topic of common prayer, and I think it's something that you'll find when I read it is timely for us right now. So he begins by saying, "Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them." I reverence even 2 or 3 praying together, for in accordance with his promise, the Lord himself is in the midst of them. A numerous assembly I reverence still more. Collective prayer is speedily fulfilled when it is united and unanimous, gathered together in my name. The assiduous prayer of the church for the Apostle Peter ascended at once before the throne of the Lord, and the Lord sent his angel miraculously to deliver Peter from the prison. The unanimous prayer of the apostles Paul and Silas brought down upon them wonderful help from the Holy Spirit. So where 2 or 3 are gathered together, there I am in the midst of them. We also need to not lose track of the fact that whether it be 2 or 3 that are gathered this evening here physically in the building, it is much more than that. It's all of you who are praying. It's all of those who have gone before us that are praying, including the prophets that laid the way for Christ coming into the world. We're not alone, and we need to keep that in mind as we go through these very difficult times ahead of us. So again, please, if you can, listen to the services online, and then our next service after tonight is scheduled for 9:30 on Friday morning, the Presanctified liturgy. Glory to Jesus Christ.